a moving experience. Thanks to positive reviews at the Toronto International Film Festival, this modestly budgeted biographical drama earned nearly $30 million in UK ticket sales before even receiving a stateside release in March of 2024. British television director James Hawes makes his feature film debut adapting the real-life story of Sir Nicholas Nicky Winton, a young London stockbroker who, in the months leading up to World War II, helped organize a rescue effort that saved over 600 predominantly Jewish children from Nazi-occupied Czechoslovakia. Now, I say the following with as much reverence and respect as I can, but if you've seen one Holocaust story, you've sort of seen them all. The overly dramatic family separation scene at a train station that's filmed in muted slow motion. A slovenly-looking child reaching out for their parent as some teddy bear or whatever falls to the train platform in an extreme close-up, as their family, restrained by Gestapo and screaming, disappears into the retreating fog in a wide-shot POV. Now, unfortunately, One Life does include a bit of this easily mined melodrama, but generally it avoids the laziest instincts of war films by skipping World War II entirely. Instead, the PG-rated narrative focuses on the logistical challenges of the transportation of young refugees, and intercuts those actions with their time-worn repercussions.
I bet you got some stories.
That's really not about me.
The 110-minute film contains two parallel stories, a flashback set in pre-war Czechoslovakia in 1938, and a modern-day framing device that follows our protagonist 50 years later at home in England in the 1980s. In the former, Johnny Flynn is unfortunately a bit flat as the young Winton, whose lack of outward emotion is at odds with his compassionate action. There's a great line of dialogue when he's asked why he's risking his life and job to help people he's never met, to which he replies, "If it's not impossible, I must at least try." But truthfully, the screenplay needed more context to explain why he was compelled to try in the first place. Helena Bonham Carter impresses in her limited role as his mom, while Romola Gary is headstrong and resourceful as a committed ally and aid worker. For the roughly 40% of the film spent in the 1980s, two-time Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins is breathtaking as the elder Winton, forced to confront the deeds of his past when he is tasked by his annoyed wife to clean out his cluttered office. His pride and responsibility is mixed with decades of simmering regrets he didn't do more. Remarking on his ability to compartmentalize those conflicting thoughts, he explains, "I learned to keep my imagination in check." Tony is remarkable in the role, and is the entire reason this film works at all. With just a slight glance or small sigh, he showcases real emotional reflection that is hard not to be affected by. Now, although you probably don't know the name Nicky Winton, there's a strong likelihood you are already familiar with his story, particularly a famous moment captured on live TV. But since I saw this picture at a mystery movie screening, I did not connect the dots until late in the picture after a revealing location change. And when I did put two and two together, that this story was connected to that viral video clip, I legit gasped. I suspect it'll still be effective if you do know about this moment going in, but as it was a surprise to me, what a gut punch. I was not ready. All of the foundational work this movie sets up in the first two-thirds is paid off in such a satisfying way in the back third. If you already know what happens, the expanded context you've just sat through will make this accurate reenactment at the end all the more powerful.
Save one life, save the world.
Forgive me, but how many children are we speaking about?
For those that like Schindler's List but hate watching all that depressing Holocaust stuff, this is the movie for you. A solid, by-the-numbers, paperwork procedural that is buoyed by an outstanding performance from one of our greatest living actors. One Life provides adequate dramatization of a moving true story. I thought it was really good. A nice and emotional film the whole family can appreciate. That does it for this movie night review, but if you'd like to watch more content, click or tap the thumbnails on the left. And don't forget to visit the Jogwheel channel to see full episodes of the show alongside all of my other videos. My name is Jonathan Paula, thanks for watching, and have a good movie night.